Welcome back everyone to C4 Plays. Still in Minecraft, still in our workroom. Last episode went pretty long for only making basically two machines. Well, four I guess. Engine, everything. Anyways, point being, I've decided that instead of showing you like each individual thing I build, I'm going to make everything I need. Like all the machines and stuff I'm going to make, and then we'll set it up together. That way, it's just a little easier to cut it down into bite-sized pieces for the YouTubes, because the other one was a really big file. But anyways, so what I'm going to do is we're here, we're in the same spot, same place, same stuff. We're gonna, everything's still here. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'll pause, make everything I need, and then come back and we'll figure out how to do this. I've also done some investigation into a renewable source of energy, as well as something a little more efficient than using coal, because coal is not the hardest thing to find, but it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying to get from time to time, and it runs out really fast. So we'll come up with a better plan, and I'll be back with you when I've got everything built. Okay, so we're back. I've got us a magma crucible, which is actually going to be what we're going to use to create the power we're going to use. I've made a sawmill and a redstone furnace, as well as a couple extra energy cells and some fluid ducts, which will transfer the lava. And come to think of it, I didn't make any of the magmatic dynamos. So let's just make a couple of those real quick. Magmatic dynamo. Oh, it takes Invar. Invar is crafted by iron and ferrous. Okay. Well, I will pause, we'll make that, and then we'll have the magmatic engines that we can run. And I'm actually going to need to expand this a little bit. I didn't take into account how much of the dynamos and everything I was going to need, because since we're going to be using lava now. So we'll just we'll work on it. It's off the cuff. We'll make it though. Don't worry. So I'll be right back one more time, and then we should hopefully have everything we need, unless I forgot something else. So be right back. Okay, I've got some Invar smelting up. I just pulverized some iron as well as ferrous ore, and mixed that together in the crafting table to get the blend. And so we're going to get those ingots, and I think since we're going to have so many ingots, we're going to go ahead and switch all these energy cells to the upgraded versions, which are going to be these hardened energy cells, because they'll store more energy, so why not? Let's go ahead here. What was I going to do? Oh yes, I was going to do 1, 2, 3, and then 110. And we're going to make the most important thing you can make for this expansion, or for the mod, is going to be the crescent hammer. And it just makes you be able to pick everything up so much quicker. Just a shift right click and it's done. So we're going to just kind of pull the pipes away, get them out of here. They're talking about the storage crates in chat. I don't know if anybody follows me on Twitter, but if you do, we had a server issue previously, last night actually, and one of the people was trying to set up a sorting system based on using it with the storage crates from better storage mods, and it basically just breaks the server. It's pretty sad. Boop. That one's done. And it actually stores the energy. You can see that little bit of red still there. So that's nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is I want to have it where it's boom, boom, and then one more up in a row. I've seen some designs like this, and then it'll have engines on either side that will actually be powering all the energy cells. So this Can I move it? Can I keep it? Is it fine where it's at? That's the question. I don't think it's fine where it's at. We're gonna need to move it. So let's get it out of here. Get out of here. Do I have a bucket of water? I'm gonna need another one. So let's just dig this back a little bit further, because I'm still gonna want the water source available and everything. Let's get that out of here. Close that off. I like to try and keep it all one thing. Although I may end up switching the block type out anyway at some point, but that's okay. We're gonna mostly I missed it. I'm using my silk touch. I have 2 of them. Thanks, enchanting table. But oh damn it! Out of the water. Let's go ahead and get these out of here. Anyways, I'm using the silk touch because I have to, and that makes it easier to obtain. Oh no! Come here. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to put torches on the wall. Do I have any torches? Oh my. How unprepared. I have a button I use for torches, so when I don't have torches, it's very strange to me. Okay, that's fine. What? What is everybody? Oh. Can you blah blah blah. Stone generator. Okay. Doing stuff. They're making stuff. Which is cool. I like stuff. Stuff's cool. Alright, so let's just go ahead. Oh, hello. This is my pathway section. That's alright. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this. Because the pathway can be moved. We'll just move this on out. Okay. But this will now become where we'll store the aqueous accumulator. Water. Pick up that one. Water. Pick up that one. And then bam. Okay, cool. Boop, boop, boop. Let's just drop that water bucket back in. Get rid of all this other extra crap. Limestone, don't need it. Okay. Any more? Invar, ready, good. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Now, we were going to need magmatic engines. Bah. Dynamos. Invar gears. Iron around the gear. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then this is just to make 1 Invar. It's crazy. I'll need 2 of those, and I need some silver. Right there. Okay, so it was like that, like that, like that. I didn't make a machine frame. Oh, it doesn't need a machine frame. Alright. I'm just looking at it wrong. Just a piece of redstone, and then some Invar. Doot, doot, doot. Doot. Okay. So there's the one that we're going to start with, which, let's go ahead and put this one right there. I like it. See how the left side is still orange? That means it's outputting there. We don't want that anymore. We want that to stay blue, because that's going to be the input. And then I'll actually put the bottom as the orange. I believe that's... Whoop. Yeah, that's the bottom. And then what we'll do is we'll run the power underneath. I think... Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's be a little more interesting about it. We'll bring it through the front, and we'll run the pipe straight down. Which means that I want that to actually go back one more. Which is fine. Where'd it go? Don't want energy. There it is. Booyah! Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's go ahead and magmatic dynamo right next to it. It'll hook right in, and we'll run the lava up the walls. Really? Did I miss this? Why didn't you guys tell me about that? I swear, you guys are watching. You saw it. Why didn't anybody say anything? Okay, so we'll put these, boop, and put this one, boop. There we go. So Excellent. Need the bottoms to receive. And then I'll make all the fronts. Go ahead and... What? Why is that one? Why is that one sideways? Oop. There we go. Perfect. So now we'll have engines on either side. 6 engines. It's going to be a lot of engines. That's alright though. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be enough. I hope so. I could just have it just powering like one and then have it filter down. It's a possibility. Let's see what this is going to look like from out here. I want this to be up one. If we're going to have it up, I want to be able to see it. So let's just carve this out. Remember I was saying I wanted it to look kind of like a reactor room. Something interesting along those lines. I don't mind a little... I don't mind the beveling, I guess you would call it. I don't know, whatever this crap is. The nice extra block. I don't mind that. But this way we can see straight in. It'll look nice. Imagine it with this here. We actually can kind of give a quick rundown. It'll look something similar to this, and then these will come down right through the front and then into the floor. Give me that piece of stone. And it'll look something like that, only with the engines on both sides, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. I think that's nice. Yeah, I like the look of that a lot. And then so anytime we look in, it'll be this cool glowy structure, and eventually I'll switch these opaque fluid ducts out for the clear ones. I just don't really feel like making the hardened glass. Let's see, where are they at? Fluid ducts, yeah. It takes hardened glass, which is pulverized obsidian and lead, and man, I just do not have the patience to go and farm a bunch of obsidian to pulverize it. But I can make a... Whoop, poor crash. But I can make a machine that'll actually... let's see, which one is it? The igneous extruder will actually make obsidian for me. So I'll end up making one of those at some point, and we'll make it do that. Let's see. Magma crucible? Redstone furnace. Oop. The pulverizer can feed right directly into a redstone furnace, as long as it's open on the side. So anything that smelts here will get put directly into the furnace. I may set it up a little differently later, because sometimes you actually do get items like you can pulverize bones and get a larger amount of the fertilizer, or bone white, whatever it is. I don't remember what it's called. Doesn't matter. So anyways, let's get this set up. Alright, I'm going to want my aqueous accumulator still back here, because I need water from time to time in any case. Still getting it? Yes, okay. And then I'm going to run this right here, I think. But let's go ahead and put my magma crucible right here. I think we're going to put it right there. Yeah. I think that'll work. We'll have output on the top. And we'll just run the lava from the side. Well, no, we could just run it to the sides, huh? That would work. Oh, it connects there. That's annoying looking. It's more about the looks than the functionality. You can actually just remove it like that. But what does this look like from the inside? Is it okay? Well, obviously I'd put that one there. But it looks okay for it connecting there. I think it does. I think that looks okay. Or we could just do it from underneath, just like we'll be doing for the power. That'll work. That will work. I like that much better. Eventually I'll want to have some kind of system, like a loading system. Probably put it maybe like right here. I'll put some kind of thing that'll actually feed the netherrack into the what's it called? Magma Crucible. Alright, so we're gonna need power from this. So let's just, that's not what I want, fluid duct. So let's get a fluid duct there. That way I can set up the steam dynamo. That'll do. No. No planning is good. Never plan anything, kids. Planning is for the weak. Okay, let's leave that there for now. Get out of here, Magma Crucible. And I always like to turn around just so that I have access to all the sides. I'm silly like that. Okay, so that will be the bottom will now be available. Liquid ducts. Herpniderps. That's okay. I think it's just copper and lead. Yes, fluid duct. Okay. Let's eat a potato. Fluid duct up here. Bow, bow. Okay. So now this will feed. What we'll do is we'll put some kind of system, some kind of thing. It'll request. I'll have a pipe system from item ducts that will actually request items to be popped down through here. It'll have a chest here possibly, and it'll go up around like that. That'll drop in netherrack, which will then be melted into lava. That's the stuff. Hey, look at Shadow again. Say hi to YouTubes again. He's kind of silly. He's a spider with a sombrero. So anyways. I love my friends sometimes. Alright, let's go ahead and click that, and that should be receiving power now. Yes, it is. And so what's going to happen is this magma crucible will melt down a piece of netherrack, and it will take 8,000 RF to melt it down into one bucket of lava. But that one bucket of lava will make 18,000 RF of power. So that's a net gain of 10,000. So basically, netherrack is everywhere, easy to get, and no problem to make. This, I actually don't even need the steam dynamo. It's just kind of like a Kickstarter to get this thing running, but I have enough power left over from this thing to actually get it to start. So I don't really need this. I don't need this steam, but I'm gonna put it here anyway. I still don't want it to turn. I want you to turn. So maybe I can get it to. Maybe I can figure it out. There we go. I like it to be facing a particular direction. Of course, now that looks stupid. Dadgummit. Ugh. Here. We're gonna get it, don't worry. Oh, that's gotta be going too. Bam. Bam. There we go. Much better. Now, let's go ahead and just cover that back up. Brilliant. Okay, let's go. Now, if I ever need this power, I can run it straight into here, which I'll go ahead and set up the line to do. So this will kickstart that if I ever need it to again, and also feed into the any extra into the energy sets. So that'll be nice. I don't know what that was there for. Okay, so this should melt everything down. It's hooked up. Should run directly into this. No problem. Let's grab some netherrack, which I had the intelligence to go and get away earlier. So let's. So see, we're going to start running through Man, that's using up a lot of RF to make this one bucket. Maybe this isn't worth it. Every tutorial I've seen recently has said that this is worth it, but so far it doesn't really look it, does it? It's not melting the whole stack or something, is it? Because that's just one bucket worth. Not gonna be worth it. Oh wow, that was one bucket worth. It's filling back up. It's gaining more than it's using. Let's see how long this lasts. Why is it not continuing? Is it because it already has some? Why wouldn't it just make more? It's got plenty of power. Where are you going? I mean, the other one worked no problem. It's not going. There it goes. Why wasn't it going before? I don't really understand. That's very strange. But it's working now. It's draining far more than it was. I don't know. I'm gonna let it run, and we'll just see how it goes. If this doesn't work, then we'll come up with some other system. I'm sure there's other stuff that we can use to run. I know this stuff here, blazing pyrotheum, is supposed to be like crazy good. 1 million RF. Can produce a bucket of that. Can produce 1 million RF. You need pythorium dust. It's going to be sulfur, which is going to be a little more difficult to find. I've got to try and find. I can pulverize some stuff to try and get some, but mostly. Ooh, I can try and get it from blaze rods. 50% chance. I know a blaze smarter. That might work. But you can also find. Let's see. What's it used in? There we go. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay. Sulfur you can also find in deserts. I just don't know where a desert is on this map yet, so I'll have to try and find some stuff. But pulverized coal, easy. Sulfur, kind of a little more difficult. Blaze powder, easy. Redstone, easy. But you get 2 of them, and then that can smelt down into the magma crucible. Looks like you don't get a whole lot out of it, but that's okay. Let's see. Cobblestone turns into lava at a lot of RF. A lot of RF. Yep, they upped the cost of netherrack turning into lava. That is unfortunate. And it is your boy Darnell. But hopefully it'll still be. Okay, we got 2 in there. Are you producing? You should be producing. Yeah. Looks like it's at least. I think we're gaining power. Oh no. I don't know. I'll let it run. We'll find out. If it doesn't work, we'll use the other system. This would have been much easier, but you know what? We'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and get everything else up and running at least. Well, I say up and running. Let's get everything up. Okay, so that'll be my redstone or my ore business. I can take care of. I think I'll put this here. This is going to be the sawmill is for wood. I showed it before. You put in logs and it gives you 6 plus the dust. What is it called? What is that called? I can't think of what it's called. No, where's it at? Sawdust. Yeah, that makes sense. Sawdust, yes. So you get sawdust out of it, and then you can turn that into bricks, and then you can smelt that into charcoal, which is just useful for, like, especially if you're running the steam turbine. Running good on lava. Good lava. No. I think this is still... I think it's still a power generation. I think we're going to be okay. It's just going to take a while. Which is probably why I need more dynamos, but I'm going to make those off camera and we'll see what we can come up with. So for now, these are mostly the engines I need. I will be eventually making an induction smelter and setting that up probably here or perhaps just against the wall. I'm not sure. I didn't really plan this out very well. I probably should have thought a little better. I just kind of liked the idea of having the reactor there. But that's okay. We'll figure it out, and we'll test and see if we can't get some of this blazing pyrotheum to test and see how well that would work. I think that... What does that run in? What is that? Magma Crucible makes it. And... No. Fluid registry. Right. No. I don't know how to work this thing. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the stuff. Magma Crucible. Put it there. Okay, you put that into the fluid transposer. You can do that. Okay. So it's one or the other. But I think you just put a bucket in there. Oh, and a magmatic engine. It says it right there on the thing, C4. Come on. Okay, so we can still run the magmatic engines and stuff off that. That would be cool then. If I use that, then I'll throw it into the system in that fashion. I'd have some kind of deposit, and then it would just float through like a tank. I'll put it in like a tank here, and then it would go through the system if it needed be. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. It's been pretty long anyway. We had another visit from Shadow. He's a good guy. Got the beginnings of everything working. I have everything set up. I just have to run the power underneath the machines here, and that'll be going. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna do a little bit of work off camera. I know we said we'd do it together, but you guys see the basic gist of what I'm getting at here. So yeah, and we'll figure it out. So until next time, you guys have a good night. Peace.